Welcome back, everybody. Right now at 5:30, state lawmakers are looking at more than 100 new laws dealing with elections this year. Many of them are based on debunked claims of fraud and the audit of our 2020 election. They include bills to limit early voting, scrap election machines, and require IDs to cast a ballot.
Republicans say this has to do with simple security measures to safeguard our election integrity. Political editor Dennis Welch looks at one in particular, a proposal that gives the GOP a big advantage. Dennis.
Yeah, in this bill, Senate Bill 1404 limits early voting to people who are 65 years and older. And in doing so, this restricts more than 2 million people from casting early ballots and could give the GOP a big election boost here, where statewide elections are decided by very slim margins.
It's just going back to the original way we've done it before. We had early ballots.
That was Republican Senator David Gowan last week after his election bill sailed through committee along a party line vote. The bill bars nearly all voters between the ages of 18 and 64 from casting a ballot by mail.
Wait, wouldn't that help Republicans though? Because 65 and older, no older voters tend to vote Republican.
It's good for everybody. I don't know.
But we did want to know, so we checked. Gowan's claim that it's good for everyone isn't supported by the data. Of the state's 3.2 million people on the early voting list, Democrats hold a slim advantage by just over 9,000 voters. But limiting vote by mail would have dramatic consequences. There are roughly 970,000 early voters aged 65 and older. If mail-in voting were limited to just seniors, Republicans would find themselves with an advantage of more than 75,000 voters.
It tells me that this is a very surgically calculated effort for them to pick their own voters rather than allowing Arizona voters to pick their candidates.
Democratic Senator Martin Quezada says Gowan's bill and other GOP election proposals all follow a similar theme.
All of the voter bills that have been proposed over the last few weeks are along these same lines. They are trying to pick and choose who they think are the people who should be voting.
Some of them did.
And Senator Gowan, the author of this bill, says that younger voters can simply just show up to the polls on Election Day. But opponents tell me that this is just not as convenient as it could be when you could mail off your vote or drop it off at a ballot location at your own convenience. And this could prevent a lot of voters from participating. Back to you.